You track all emerging market economies except China. So Vanguard is launching that. And it's their first filing since 2018 for equity ETFs. So it really shows you that, you've been silent since 2018. And then the first ETF you launch is the next China one. And of course, BlackRock dominates that space. It has roughly $15 billion in assets, according to Bloomberg Intelligence. And 85% is BlackRock. So you're really muzzling into an already crowded trade, which raises the question, how do you think you'll succeed? And of course, true to Vanguard style, they're only launching it with 7 basis points. BlackRock's is 25 basis points. It's like they're cheap, really.
This is nuts.
When I started in the business back in the 80s, we defined Asia as Asia ex-Japan.
Yes.
Japan was its own business.
You fossil you.
Yep. Japan was its own business.
Isabelle's never heard this.
And now it's Asia ex-China. So why X out China? Is it just China's just so big? It's such a different animal versus Malaysia and Vietnam.
Exactly.
Like that? Okay.
So it centers on that argument that China is just too big and too unique to be lumped together with the rest of the developing nations. And also China is now snared with deteriorating relationship with the U.S. There's an aging population. There's a housing crisis. There are many issues that really, since the pandemic, we haven't really seen a rebound. So some people, we have the Missouri State Treasurer, for one, urging Vanguard to offer funds with international exposure without China. So we're seeing those sort of pressure.
Interesting.
And all of the people I talked to said Vanguard, they just don't go with the flow. They launch when they have conviction.
Right.
So they must be hearing these from their clients.
Is this back tested where you can have success with this ex-China or set up a hedge, China versus ex-China?
We have benchmark indexes, MSCI. So China equities have staged a recovery. And year to date, I think ex-China China has outperformed year to date, but on a longer term basis, it's ex-China. So it really just depends on your time horizon. But we have the BlackRock ETF that's ex-China seeing outflows last month. So it really also raises a question with timing. Another key distinction, the BlackRock ETF tracks MSCI, the FTSE tracks, the Vanguard tracks FTSE, and the difference is South Korea. Because MSCI, because they distinguish South Korea as EM or not EM.